1, and we are officially live, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody into this Carefree Lounge session. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now across the world, wherever you are in the world. It's the kid Ríez, man. Right now we got a Carefree session going on today. So today we're gonna be talking about the usual. You know how I do. I talk about hip hop, but we're gonna talk about 4 or 5 specific things today. And today we're gonna talk about BigSean. If you've been living under a rock, BigSean has been in the headlines lately because he dropped a new freestyle yesterday. Now I was gonna update about this freestyle yesterday, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been playing college football 25, so I apologize if I haven't been, quick with the updates. But college football 25 came out yesterday, so I had to lock in with that. But we gonna look at the BigSean freestyle, and of course I'm gonna give you my review of the freestyle and my reaction and all that good stuff. We also gonna talk about Drake. Looks like Drake is having more problems, y'all. He's having house problems now. So it's not just rap, now it's his house problems. Then we also gonna talk about Andre 3000. He actually responded to comments that LL Cool J made in response to Andre saying that he doesn't really feel it, when it comes to rapping anymore. He's having more fun playing the flute, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're also gonna talk about the game, Wack 100, and the Young Thug case just got another change. Now, day before yesterday, I did a video where I was talking about the judge on that case. Well, there's another judge now. She apparently did not want to be on the case. So we're going to get into all that. But first, we're going to start out with BigSean. So BigSean seemingly disses Kendrick Lamar in aggressive new freestyle. I haven't heard it. So read a little bit from the article, and then we're going to get into the freestyle to see what BigSean talking about. So it says Sean Dunn has something to say. BigSean is officially in album mode. The rapper dropped a teaser single a few months back. He also teased a bunch of new songs on Instagram Live, assuring fans that they will get to hear the full versions on the album. Sean's latest move, however, may prove to be his most attention-grabbing. The rapper did an On the Radar freestyle on July 16th and appeared to throw multiple shots at Kendrick Lamar. What? Sean throwing shots at Kendrick Lamar? That's crazy. The two have been less than friendly for over a decade, but fans think Sean feels a particular way about Dot's recent behavior. Sean Dunn doesn't mention any by name. He does, however, make reference to someone who uses beef to draw more attention to themselves. This is something Kendrick Lamar has been accused of doing throughout his battle with Drake. Niggas looking for engagement like they got their knee bent. That's a bar. But apparently people are saying that BigSean is throwing shots at Kendrick Lamar. So without further ado, let's get into this BigSean freestyle to see what he's talking about, and I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion on it.
Hey, one time for baby girl Aaliyah, real Detroit legend. Yep. Hey, look. I had to switch the home team cause they committed treason. Eliante had a piece hit, I'm feeling seasick. Niggas looking for engagement like they got their knee bent. I got better things to do than find someone to beef with, or else I'm off the deep end. This game will take you either way, you know it's offense defense. They say it's lonely at the top, well come and talk to me then. From where they quick to draw your watch like they trying to freehand. If your girl only knew I fly out this weekend. But you lucky cause I'd rather spend some time with Lil Man. I see myself in my son, it's like I'm tucking me in. Bitches in trouble, he already starting to break hearts and bursting bubbles. It's shooters that'll shoot you regardless of Metro trust you. Paid in full, nigga like me, love the hustle. They wanna disrupt you up to try to one up you. Luckily I'm up to God's time, ain't no rush fool. World in my hands, I'ma treat it like a Rubik's Cube. Maneuver through from the ground up, took it through the roof. Best advice I ever gave myself was just be true to you. I always knew that I was the best, I guess I gotta prove it too. Man, this industry is terrible, I can't even vouch. I seen grown men get matching tattoos for the clout. I had train wrecks and kick home records out of my house.
Whoa. Shots fired? Shots fired? Now, he just said, I seen grown men get matching tattoos for the clout. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think he's talking about Kendrick Lamar. I think he's talking about Kanye to the West. Now, hold on right quick. I'm gonna pull this picture up. Now, this happened a couple months ago. Kanye, Uzi, and I want to say who is that with them? Yeah, Steve Lacy. So Kanye, Uzi, and Steve Lacy, as you know, they are all Geminis. So recently, they all got matching tattoos, and you can see from the numerous pictures that they all got matching tattoos. So I don't think that is I don't think he's talking about Kendrick Lamar, y'all, but let's get back into the freestyle.
Seen 8-figure checks at once hit my account. That showed me enough's a feeling, dog. It's not an amount. Cause I've been up and still hungry like I'm down for the count. Difference is I'm an activist and you drink activist. And I'm back acclimated. And I'ma need my cut off toppers decapitated. Nigga. What the fuck you a pro at? Procrastinating? Shine, where the fuck you been at? Recalibrating. It's mixed in your inner circle. Niggas is half hating. Fucking it up so long, dog, I ain't even light-winded. Niggas back acting up like when that strike ended. New ring flash before your eyes like your life ended. Niggas be complaining too much, quit acting light-skinned. But trust when I see your dark side, I got night vision. Going hard as Dr. Umar on white women. Oh, God. Man, that's it, man.
Shots fired. Hey,
better me than you.
I thought the Umar catch a stray on that one.
Yeah.
With the dealer hat, okay. Okay, so people are saying that from this freestyle right here that Big Sean is taking shots at Kendrick Lamar. Now, of course, people took to the internet to voice their opinion about that topic. And everyone knows DJ Head. He was very vocal leading up to the Pop Out concert. He's the DJ in LA. Very vocal, very supportive of Kendrick Lamar. Him and Kendrick Lamar seem to be like this. So in response to the freestyle, DJ Head himself reached out to Sean. And the bar that everybody was questioning, that they're saying, yo, he got to be talking about Kendrick. It says, I got better things to do than find someone to beef with. And it was not for K-Dot. Kendrick Lamar. Bar was directed at a different Gemini. Now, of course, you just heard what I said about Kanye West being a Gemini. I think that this is mostly aimed at Kanye. You know, as you know, Kanye and Sean, they had their issues a couple years ago where Kanye came out and he was saying basically like, I don't know why I signed Big Sean to that nature. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to see if I can just pull it up because I hate talking about something but not having the actual factuals. Hold on, let me see. Kanye, this is Big Sean. Yeah. So here it is right here. So let me see if I can find a clip. Here it is right here. We're gonna play this quick clip right here.
That when I die, on my tombstone it's gonna say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean.
That was on Drink Champs a couple of years ago, 2021, I want to say. Now, when he's throwing these shots in his song, naturally people are gonna automatically run to, oh, he gotta be talking about Kendrick because Kendrick is beefing with somebody right now, and maybe he's talking about him. It may be, but I think majority of that was aimed at your boy Kanye. But you can't rule out that he might be just throwing shots at Kendrick because over the years they both have traded disses back and forth. Not direct, but a lot of subliminal disses. So I found this post on Reddit a while back and I always made sure I kept it saved because I knew I would come back to it one day. It was gonna help me. So it's a post on Reddit, the Hip Hop Heads Reddit, and it's called Kendrick Lamar, This is Big Sean Elite Element Demo. Now, I'm not sure who the author was on this post exactly, just so I can give props to whoever put this together. But basically what he did was he went through, and since 2015, he basically labeled everything where Kendrick and Sean literally have been going back and forth with each other. Now, you look at this, it says 2015, 2016, 18, 17, 19. So they've been going back and forth with each other for years now. But like the DJ said, like, yo, I talked to Sean. He's saying that it wasn't for Kendrick. I don't know. But I do know they have had their problems in the past. So continuing with the Big Sean news, with the freestyles and all that stuff, Big Sean calls out DJ Academics for pushing rap beef narratives. So, and he called him out by name. So, what a difference a freestyle makes. Big Sean has made a point of staying out of rap beef in 2024. The artist has a reputation for being well liked within the industry, even when he gets criticized by others like his former label boss, Kanye West, like we just saw. Sean seems to take the high road. This is what made his On the Radar freestyle such a surprise. Big Sean dropped some combative bars over a classic Timbaland beat, and the internet theorized that he was targeting Kendrick Lamar. It made sense, given how many times Dot has targeted Sean on record. But the theory is false because we got this screenshot right here from DJ Head, who says he talked to Sean and it was not meant for Dot. But Sean has some words for DJ Academics. So he said, "And fuck these bitch ass niggas, every one of them. Y'all going with so many narratives. I'm talking to the haters who just keep finding something to point out they don't like about me. It's not even worth explaining, no, I'm just focused on the music. Act, you know I fuck with you, but I'm laughing because you know what tweet and the video don't got nothing to do with each other." So Sean, he had a very active Tuesday, going back and forth online, telling people that they're creating certain narratives that they're trying to run with because they just don't like him. Now, in Big Sean's defense, I will say that is somewhat true. People have held Sean's feet to the fire for years for a lot of his records that he's produced in the past, a lot of songs that he might have put out in the past where, the lyrics were, I wouldn't say questionable, but it was just goofy lyrics. That's just his style back in the day. I know a lot of people gonna bring up the song with him and Nicki, the ass song. Like, listen, I get it. A lot of them bars was like, wasn't the best in the world. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what we not finna do is sit up here and play like Sean don't be spitting. Now, I do admit, a lot of times when Sean be rapping, maybe it's not as aggressive. Maybe it's in the delivery. But it's like something is missing sometimes. Even with this most latest freestyle, like, he's saying everything bar for bar, like he's spitting. But if you close your eyes and listen, it sounds like something maybe a Drake would write. And I'm not saying that Sean is trying to copy off Drake by no means, but their styles are kind of similar. Even back in the day coming up, 2011, 2012. Anybody remember like the Super Duper flow? How many of y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember the Super Duper flow? Well, Sean was the creator of that Super Duper flow back in the day, but nobody really gave bro his props for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use that flow in a lot of their records, but nobody never really credited Sean for doing that. So like I said, I think people, they hold his feet to the fire because of certain questionable lyrics. But, artists, we all have those records that we've done back in the day or we've done early in our careers, and we like, eesh. Why the hell would I say that? You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Sean, man. I know he going through his little album rollout thing right now, so hopefully he continues with that. I think his music is dope, but like I said, a lot of people, they say it's in the delivery. A lot of people, they hold a lot of old stuff that he did over his head, rap wise. So, you can't fault him, but I will say that bro is definitely one of hip-hop's illest, especially when it comes to rapping. So shout out to Sean, man. All right, so let's get into more news. Drizzy Drake. It's been a rough year for Drake. Not gonna lie to y'all, man. With the disses that's been going around, and just seem like the whole industry has just turned their back on Champagne Papi. What is going on in the world? So it says Drake's Toronto mansion suffers from torrential flood, and all Kendrick Lamar fans can do is troll him. So according to the Toronto Star, a severe rainfall advisory issued on Sunday wrapped up late Monday into Tuesday. It affected Toronto as well as the greater Toronto area, GTA. Oh, that's dope. Greater Toronto area, GTA. And it was a near record-breaking amount of rain. Almost 4 inches marks the 5th wettest day, and it led to road and highway closures and many power outages. In fact, 167,000 customers of a local Toronto electric company were without basic amenities. So apparently Toronto cannot handle tons of rain because Drake's crib flooded. And here is the footage from it. Yikes. Yikes. That is a lot of water. So apparently Toronto cannot handle all of that water coming in. And of course, you know, the not Drake, but the Kendrick Lamar fans were out in droves with tweets like, between this and the poo flood in his house, today might be worse for Drake than the day they dropped Not Like Us. And he's responding to a tweet that says Millie Bobby Brown and Jake, well, I'm gonna butcher his name, Jake Bongi V. Oh, hold on, what am I saying it? Bongi, I'm not even gonna say, I'm gonna just say Jake B reportedly said I do after being engaged for over a year. I get the joke. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna joke, people gonna roast, because it just is what it is. But yeah, man, it just seems like Drake, man, he's going through it. He's getting it from the weather. He's getting it from Kendrick Lamar. And he's also getting it from Rick Ross. Of course, Rick Ross had to chime in and give his 2 cents on Drake's house flooding. So as you can see, he commented under Drake's picture, minor issues. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But these niggas too rich. These niggas too rich to have all this time on their hands, and they just be petty, bro. Like, it's like, it don't matter how much money I got. I'm going to be petty. Like, I'm going to step on you when you're at your lowest. So, of course, Rick Ross chimed in and told him that he had some minor issues. So let's hope that Drake can get that cleared up. And of course, after that, Rick Ross took online to share a message to all the young G's out there, all the young players coming up in the game.
Listen, I'm out here with some of my little player partners, and we just sharing game amongst each other. And what I just wanted to share with them, and this go for anybody that's watching. Let's say you at the awards, you anywhere, and you run into, I'm talking about A-level, baddest chicks you could ever imagine. When you, listen, she could have her 2 bodyguards with her. All you gotta do is walk up. Excuse me. Would it be rude for me to introduce myself? No, keep going, but everybody gotta understand your strengths and your weaknesses.
That is some player shit to say though. Like, you walk up, would it be rude if I introduce myself? That would be some player shit to say though.
Swag.
Y'all, is Rick Ross being Rick Ross. Just living his best life, I guess. But let's hope that, you know, in the future that Drake gets this entire house situation straight. And I'm sure he will. I mean, Drake's close to a billionaire almost. Drake got the cash to get that taken care of. Now, if something like that happened in my house, oh my gosh, I'll be so pissed. And I'm pretty sure he is pissed, but I mean, when you that rich, is it really that bad? I mean, just get a room at the nicest hotel in your city for a week or 2 and let the people come in there and fix it. You know what I'm saying? But Rick Ross will forever troll Drake with this minor issue. Shots fired. Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Andre 3000 explains why the flute is more rewarding than rapping. So, 3 Stacks had a different outlook. Andre 3000 has never liked conventions. He was also breaking stylistic and sonic boundaries at every turn when he was a part of Outkast. As a solo artist, he's broken more ground. Andre will stop and appear on a rap song or deliver a devastating 16, but he says rapping doesn't excite him like he used to. So, he's basically responding to a comment that LL Cool J made, saying that, you know, just because you're getting older, it doesn't mean that, you know, you should stop rapping. He feels as if Andre's making excuses to not rap anymore. And Andre responded to it. And I'm just gonna play the clip for y'all. Let's get into it.
What happens, the reason why people can't keep making music is because they ain't interested in none. They think they know every goddamn thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they start, like, all that woe is me shit. Well, when you was 14, you wasn't rapping about, you know, the pubescent growth spurts. So why you have to get older and talk about prostate? Like, there are other things to talk about besides your doctor's appointment, bro. Like, I love you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I love him. That's my man. He's super talented. Yeah. What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah. Like, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the great, I'm talking about, Andre's one of the greatest rappers ever. Like, I think he's amazing, but I disagree with that. Like, with all due respect, and I ain't, you know, and this is viral now, we're viral. But I'm just saying, with all due respect, I disagree with that because I think that he has it in him.
Me, like, I feel like if it's in you, because I still got homies my age and older than me that still rap. So I'm like, if it's in you, you should rap until you die. You
Yeah.
should perform until you die, like
Right.
if it's in you. But what I'm saying is what it takes for me to do it. I'm always looking for the next. I'm not trying to uphold a thing that I've done before. Like I'm trying, like, of course I have things to say now, but if I can't say them in a fresh, innovative way, like if I feel like I'm just hanging on to something, a same flow that I used to do, or then it's not enough for me. So I can't talk for another rapper about what they doing. I just say, man, go for it. Like if it's in you.
That's what's up. I definitely feel like there's definitely a respect between LL and Andre, and I don't think LL Cool J is coming at it from the stance of like, you know, on some disrespectful shit. I just think Andre's at a place in his life and at an age where he feels like, you know, if I don't have nothing to say, I'm just not gonna say nothing at all. And I feel that. In hip hop, we look at getting old as like something bad. Like, oh, you an old nigga. We don't want to hear what you got to talk about. But I feel like we need more older rappers rapping about their experiences, because right now, of course, it's a young man's game, but to hear it from a older person's perspective is always great. That's why when Jay-Z dropped that 444 album, it was so different to hear Jay rapping like that, you know, versus what he was rapping like when he was in his 20s and his 30s. You hear the growth. You hear the man rapping about family, staying healthy, taking care of your finances. Like, and the older I get, I want to hear more stuff like that. Because let's be real, I can't relate to all the young stuff that's coming out today. I just can't. You feel me? Like, I relate to more what the older guys are talking about because I'm getting older. So naturally, you want to hear people your age speaking that stuff. So I don't think it's disrespectful what LL is saying, but you also got to respect Andre because he respects the art that much to not just be in the studio rapping for a check. You know what I'm saying? He respects the art that much to not just be rapping just to be rapping. Like, he feels as if I'm gonna get on the mic, it need to be something that's transcendent, and it need to be something that I know is gonna make an impact in hip hop. Now, I will say this. Why is it that in hip hop, right, we really don't respect our OGs in hip hop like we should? You know what I'm saying? You look at rock, you look at other genres of music, bro, they're still touring to this day. The Rolling Stones could go on tour right now. As a matter of fact, I think the Rolling Stones were just on tour. Bro, the Rolling Stones can go on tour right now and sell out a stadium. They old, but you never see like their fans online debating like, oh, he an old head, we don't want to hear that shit. Or like, we don't want to, you know, we don't respect that. We don't respect that old, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, this the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you got to respect that because this is where it started. And of course, they got to respect what came before them. But I don't know. It just seemed like in hip hop, man, it's just, it's like the older you get, you know, people like to look at you like it's corny or like, we don't want to hear that shit. But like, at the end of the day, you need to hear experience, because if everybody young rapping, what do you learn? You ain't really learning that. And we all know that hip hop, when it started, it was about giving that information, giving you that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Andre 3000. Shout out to LL Cool J. LL Cool J actually has an album that's about to drop, completely produced by Q-Tip. I can't wait to hear it because I know it's going to be really dope. Shout out to Andre. I love the Flute album. You know what I'm saying? I be playing it and shit while I'm cleaning up the crib, you know, with the little Swiffer jet. You know, I might have it on in my headphones. Just a little meditation state, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Andre. Now, let's get into a little bit of West Coast again. So Wack 100 explains why The Game did not show up to Kendrick Lamar's concert. So in a live stream that I did probably like a week ago, we had the same conversation, and The Game responded in that video by saying, you know, I didn't show up because, you know what I'm saying, I'm whoop doing what I'm doing. Now, people took that as he sided with Drake, you know, but Wack 100 just came out and said there's no beef between them. So Wack 100, The Game's longtime manager, recently appeared on DJ Vlad's YouTube channel to talk about a variety of things. And of course, one of the topics was, yo, why wasn't The Game at Kendrick Lamar's concert? So fans said, you know, it's because Kendrick Camp don't rock with him because he still has loyalty to Drake. But Wack 100 came through and denied all of those claims, and I'm gonna play it for y'all right now.
Now, a lot of people are wondering why Game wasn't there.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If Game shows up, we had an 8 o'clock curfew. It's paying attention. 8 o'clock, it was over with, right? Snoop wasn't there as well, right? So that's Game shows up, and he takes 15, 20 minutes of the stage time. Snoop shows up and takes 15, 20 minutes of the stage time. Those 30 or 40 minutes, do they add to Snoop or Game, or does it take away from that up-and-coming underground artist? Right? It does nothing for Game or Snoop. They're Game and Snoop. They've taken these stages millions of times. But what it will do is take away from the underground artist. If Game felt it was a need for him to be there, he would have been there. If Kendrick or anybody from that camp would have hit Game and been like, yo, bro, we need you to pull up just because, whatever. But far as us understanding that Kendrick's really positioning and doing some of the things that Drake always does with these underground artists. Drake always does it, you know? He does it in different formats. You know, he'll go feature or he'll post or, you know, things of that nature. And Kendrick doing what he's done, it was no need to take away because then Zoe Samalu, you know what, we got Game won 20 minutes. You know, Zoe, you had 10 and BG Parikh.
I mean, I agree with him. I agree. I still feel like there's some type of underlying, I wouldn't say animosity, but there is some underlying thing to where Kendrick and his camp notices that, yo, he has these alliances with Drake. But Wack also has a point because maybe Game wanted to show up and say if he wanted to be on stage, well, I need 20 minutes. Well, that's going to be hard to do when you have all these up-and-coming artists that are coming on stage and have to fit you into the bill. But we honestly don't know. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, we don't know exactly how these relationships are. What we do know is that Kendrick is on top of his game. He is undoubtedly the king of the West Coast right now, running it. And, you know, who knows? Maybe some people on the West Coast feel as if, you know, that should be me. It happens, you know what I mean? But shout out to Game, shout out to Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's no beef behind the scenes, but that really had people questioning, like, yo, where in the world is Game at, bro? Like, where are you at? This is a West Coast thing. You are a West Coast legend and you should be there, but, you know, that's that Drake thing in the middle, you feel me? Like, Kendrick is putting his foot in the ground when it comes to anybody that's dealing with Drake and who he chooses to associate with. So let's get it, man. And last but not least, y'all, Young Thug. Now, I just did a live stream, like I said, day before yesterday, where I talked about the new judge that was appointed after Judge Glanville got removed because Brian Steele, you know, got him up out of there, right? So he was assigned a new judge, just so I can make sure I get her name right, Shakira Ingram, right? So she was assigned to the case, but just today, she asked that she be removed from the case. So now she's removed from the case. I know, y'all. And look, I already know this YSL trial has been going on for so long. Taxpayers' dollars are being spent. The man just sitting, no music is being made. I don't know what's going on. So apparently she must have saw all the talk online yesterday. I'm just like, I want no parts of this. And honestly, I don't blame her. Honestly, I don't blame her. So she issued an order of recusal, and I'm not going to read through all this. This is just the official documents from the Superior Court of Fulton County. It's just 2 pages, and here it asks that, you know, basically what it's saying in a nutshell, like, I just asked to be removed from this case. I want no parts of this. So Shakira L. Ingram, with her signature, decided she did not want to be on this case anymore. So now they have a new judge, ladies and gentlemen, and the new judge is Judge Paige Reese Whitaker. This will be the new judge that will be overseeing the Young Thug case. And, you know, at this point, just like I said day before yesterday, all we can hope for is a speedy trial because this has been going on for the longest. I feel like the sooner you get it over with, the better. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot going on, from street shit to the courtroom. It's like, let's wrap this thing up so we can get back to a little bit of normalcy. But Young Thug will have a new judge, Judge Paige Reese Whitaker. You think she gonna take it easy on your boy Thug, man? I don't know, man. This is the third judge on this case, and right now the trial has been going on for at least 2 years now, going on 3, because believe it or not, y'all, the year is almost over with. We already in August, so Young Thug has a new judge on this trial, man, and these are the documents to show. So yeah, man, with that being said, I think that's all we got today. Again, the BigSean freestyle. BigSean right now, he is everywhere in the news because he's planning to drop a new album soon. His new freestyle just dropped. We looked at that early in the stream. If you didn't catch it, make sure you go back and check that out. But yeah, man, hip hop, so much going on in the game right now. We got Kendrick Lamar, we got Drake, we got Sean. Anybody seen J. Cole? Where's J. Cole at? Can we get some new music, J. Cole? Where you been at? You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen you since the beginning of the beef. You went off, you was riding your bike, you chilling. We need some J. Cole music, man, to level everything out. But yeah, y'all, with that being said, this is the kid Ríez. It's kind of a short episode today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's a kind of a slow day. You know how it is beginning of the week. Things usually pick up toward the weekend. But if you got that college football 25, make sure y'all tap in with your boy because we going in. I'm filming way more content. I just dropped like an hour-long gameplay video probably yesterday. And then, you know, of course, I'm chopping up clips and stuff like that. Also, y'all see I done upgraded my setup. You know what I'm saying? I got the, hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something. I got the, your boy got a Steam Deck. So now, you know what I'm saying? When I'm entering the show, I can let the show off. If there's something surprising happening, I could just real quick. I'm moving up in the world, y'all. Y'all see how we coming up in the game? I'm just trying to make sure that I give y'all some quality content whenever I hit that live button. Because a lot of people, they don't be putting no work into their videos, dog. I be seeing it. I be like, man, you can't be giving the people this bullshit. You got to give them what they want. So, of course, I went and upgraded everything. And hopefully we can keep this thing growing. So, with that being said, y'all, it's the kid Ríez. We are officially signing off. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Even if it was just for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you left a like. Anything, I appreciate it so much because I'm just starting out at this thing and y'all know how I go. All support is good support for me. Please believe it. But with that being said, this is the kid Ríez. I will catch y'all on the flip side, probably tomorrow, to be honest with you, because I love going live. It's fun just to sit here and talk and interact with y'all. But until the next time y'all see me, make sure y'all stay safe, keep it carefree, and I will catch